people often contact me when they're looking to buy a horse and they ask my advice. There's lots of advice I can give people, but there's something I really think is important. When you are looking to buy a horse, whether it's your first horse or your 50th horse, I think you should sit down with a piece of paper in a quiet spot, and I think you should write down everything that you want your new horse to be. That will include all the important things like, education and size and things like that you really, might be quite particular about. But it can also include all your things that you're dreaming about. Like maybe you want a bay horse with white blades and 4 white socks, okay? Write everything down. Write your absolute wish list down. And then what you do is you rewrite it in order of importance. So obviously, if you're a beginner rider, probably the most important thing is going to be temperament and training. So you're going to probably put that right at the top. And the bay with the 4 white socks is going to go right down the bottom. And order that. And then what that does is when you go looking at horses, that gives you a structure and it makes you less inclined to make spur of the moment decisions. It means that if you look at an ad for a horse and you're looking, let's say you're a beginner rider and you're looking for a horse, and so obviously temperament and training are your first thing, and the first horse you look at is a 4-year-old horse that's just been started under saddle, well, straight away you can cross that horse off your list. He's not going to meet your needs. So it just is one of those ways that people can avoid some of the pitfalls of buying wrong horses. And it's the first thing, if anyone ever emails me and tells me they're looking for a horse, the first thing I do is tell them to write me a list of everything they're looking for on a horse. It saves everybody a lot of time. And don't be scared to go and pay somebody to help you. Don't be scared to do that list up and then to take the subjectivity out of it, to take the emotion out of it. Give that list to somebody who's a professional and say, here you go, this is what I'm looking for. Can you find me this horse? Okay? And that way they are removed from the emotion of buying the horse, so they will hopefully help you buy a horse that is much more suitable to what you're actually looking for. And then instead of buying a horse that you're stuck with or a horse that doesn't work out, you'll have a horse that can be your friend and you can spend years and years and years enjoying the company of.